Hello everybody, my name is Burnage and this is my review for Chubby Cherub on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Chubby Cherub is a reskin of a Famicom game that's based on the Japanese cartoon Q-Taro the Ghost. When marketing the game to America, it was decided that not many people would know who Q-Taro is, and the game wouldn't make sense to many people. So the solution was to reskin the game. That way, the game would make sense to nobody. If only we had our version of a friendly ghost pepper, that would be a good replacement for him. In Chubby Cherub, you fly from left to right, eating food to maintain your power meter. If your meter gets too low, you can't fly anymore, and if it runs out completely, you die. Sometimes when you eat food, a pea will appear above it, and when eaten will make you invincible for a short time or until you're hit with a dog's bow wow cannon. How do you deal with dogs firing bow wow cannons at you? Well, with none other than your Gaga cannon, of course. This isn't a joke either, that's what they're actually called in the manual. Whenever you eat a lollipop, you'll gain some ammo for your Gaga cannon, which can be used to shoot dogs. Beware though, dogs not only have more range than you and can shoot in multiple directions, but they also shoot at a lot faster rate. If you have the invincibility, it won't kill you on the first shot though. It will just make you corporeal, then the next shot will kill you. So this is your best chance to take out a dog. It's by no means foolproof though, because the dogs shoot so fast. They can easily just shoot you twice before you shoot them once. I found it best to just avoid the dogs at all costs. Throughout the game you'll run into a multitude of different enemies that each have different movement patterns, but the dogs are the only thing you can eliminate with the Gaga cannon. The rest of the enemies, you just have to learn the patterns and avoid them the best you can. Watch out for those possessed homing demon balloons. Even the little string at the bottom will take your head off. Once you get to the end of a level, you'll find a building with a bunch of windows and food in front of them. When you eat the food in front of a window, it opens that window. The goal is to find your friend, but there will also be some hidden dogs in some of the windows, and it's totally random. Every third level, however, you'll fight a bomb-tossing boss instead. On his way out, he'll drop a bone, pick it up and throw it at him, and a dog will sick him, chasing him off the screen so you can free your friend. I like how your friend has the body of the boss. It just looks so out of place. There are a couple secret stages in this game, which are kind of unique. One heaven and the other hell. I feel like hell was meant to be annoying, like actual hell probably is, but oddly enough it can be beneficial. You can't lose lives in hell, so die to your heart's content, and when you get out you'll have a full power bar. Navigating hell can be a little tough though because the room is dark and you can't see the platforms. Take out the dog at the end and reach the doorway to make your way out. Guess all dogs don't go to heaven. Heaven, on the other hand, is just full of cake and each one is worth 500 points. There's also a secret trick that will allow you to scroll through heaven, getting even more cake and taking you further through the level based on how far you make it. If you make it to the end, you can easily get 2 lives worth of points and pop out at the very end of the stage. Now for the moment of truth. Is this game worth playing? I think Chubby Cherub has a little charm sprinkled in here and there, so I wouldn't be surprised to find people that love it, but I imagine they're few and far between. The dogs are so annoying to deal with and they're on every level. Your head can clip through trees if approached from the side, but not from the bottom, which is super weird to deal with under stress. And once I ran out of flight and got stuck in a tree and couldn't move until I died. The last 3 levels of this game are brutally difficult. There's no food at all in these levels, so you have to do a large portion of them on foot. They just have these jewel things that are invisible, and you have to step in just the right spot to reveal them. Once you collect one, it spawns a little bit of food to help regenerate your power meter. This is especially annoying on screens where you have to eat all the food before you can progress because you have to find the jewel or you can't move on. And you can waste a lot of time checking every inch of the screen for the jewel. Not to mention, when you finally find a jewel, sometimes your power is going to be too low to fly, and the food is often too high to reach on foot. The windows section at the end of the stage is completely luck-based, and I died a lot of times to the friend being in the very last window and finally getting taken down by the dogs before I reached it. The boss that throws bombs is just a joke. You can pick up the bone and hit him with it before he even starts throwing bombs, and then you just need to dodge some bombs on the way out and you win. So in the end, I think it's kind of a bad game and I don't recommend it. The secret stages were a nice touch, but not enough to carry the extensive list of unfun parts. Like and subscribe, and maybe that lone dog in hell will get his ticket to heaven. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.